Are short sales making a comeback? We're going to talk about that next. Hey everybody, it's Matt Allen here with the Allen team. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. If you're new to my channel, I try to provide as much information for buyers and sellers, particularly here in Central Florida, but the information can be used anywhere when you're looking to purchase or sell real estate. Today's topic has to do with a real life situation I just recently came across where one of my buyers is looking at a short sale. And it got me thinking, are short sales coming back? Are we going to go back into the short sale situations that we used to go in back in the 2009, 2010, 2011, and so on? And to talk about this, we really need to explain what happened back then. Obviously, we had a real estate downturn in 2008, which led to people having three essential options when it came to real estate. The first real option was to foreclose. They let the bank take the property back and move out and find something else. A lot of times you would rent at that point. The banks also came up with a concept called deed in lieu of foreclosure, where you would voluntarily hand the keys back to the bank. It was supposed to be a little less severe than a true full-on foreclosure, but in reality, it wasn't any better on your credit and things like that. So the third option was born, and it was called a short sale, and it basically was a forgiveness by the bank of any debt over the value of the property. So let's use, for an example, you owed $100,000 on a mortgage, but the house was only worth $50,000. The bank would say, all right, sell the house for $50,000 and we'll forgive the additional $50,000 you have on the loan. A lot of times they would require you to pay that back over a time period. As things progressed in the evolution of short sales, most times they were just forgiving that debt. It would go on your credit as, I believe, like a 30, 60, and 90-day lates. So it did affect your credit a little bit, but went away pretty quickly. So going back to the situation I had this week with a short sale popping up, I immediately reached out to the listing agent and started asking the questions that I had asked probably 10 years ago. Was the last time I probably did a short sale, and started asking questions like, how far through the process are they? Has the bank approved this asking price that you have in the MLS? And a whole list of questions I'm waiting to get some answers from. But it started making me think, is this going to become a thing here in the near future? I went back to the MLS, and thankfully there wasn't that many. I think there was 45 or 46 short sales throughout the entire MLS active right now. I would need to do some more research to see as that number continually increase, but based on what the Orlando Regional is telling us, has not increased here anytime in the last few months. I think that's spot on what's happening in the market right now. I think there's too much equity in a homeowner's property to have them go into a situation where they owe more on their mortgage than the house is worth. Pricing on houses continues to rise. I think the median price right now in Orlando is $385-ish, which is crazy. That's just higher than I've ever seen it. And that's not going to lend itself to a mass amount of short sales going on the market. So that's good news. I'll continue to keep you posted if I definitely see a rise in short sales or foreclosures or any other oddities in the market. If you do have specific questions, or you're in a situation where you think you may need to do a short sale, I've got a ton of experience and I'm glad to help you and answer any questions you may have. If you're moving here to Orlando, check out in my profile, I have a link to a relocation guide that might be helpful for you. Thanks again, you guys. Have a great rest of your day, and we will see you on the next video. Hey, if you found this video useful, check out this video over here. This one, right here. You see it? This one? It's going to be on other real estate questions that I answer on pretty much a daily basis. Check it out.